Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Brittany here. So, just taking a little rest today. Uh, I'm doing fine, don't worry. I just think it's really important to rest. So that's what I'm doing this morning. Taking some time for myself. Doing some follow-up emails regarding my book submissions and magazine articles and just getting my story out there to make a change and inspire and impact others. Um, so I just think it's important for that. If you haven't already checked out my repetitive Facebook posts, sorry, I'm a little obsessive. It's kind of something I struggle with. But if you haven't checked that out, definitely check my book out. Right now it's on lulu.com, but has to go through like a distribution process, so it's going to be on like Amazon, Barnes and Noble, and many other global distributions. So I'm really excited for that book. I really truly believe that it can change somebody, especially in their lowest times, like I experienced, unfortunately. So I only hope that whoever reads my book, Chasing Fireflies, that it can be used as a tool to help someone in their lowest times. Um, so that is my only hope. Definitely check that out. I was really excited to read it. I've really have noticed a comeback in myself and came back from a really dark time, and um, I just only hope to help others in their struggles, depression, anxiety, mental illness, and show the world that despite what you're going through in the moment, as hard as it is, as painful as it feels, that in time you can rise above it and you can get through it. So that is my only hope, is to inspire others, to just let them know that it's possible, that you can do the impossible, and that in the moment you may not believe it. You may not feel it, because many times I didn't feel it or believe it. And I'm sure, going forwards in life, there will be many moments where I don't feel like it's possible. But I'm learning to fight against it. And that's what I would like others to do, is to fight against it. Not like pull yourself up by your bootstraps, because I can tell you right now that pulling yourself up from your bootstraps isn't always possible for others, despite your circumstances. So I want to just spread my compassion, empathy with everyone, to let them know that my message isn't to say pull yourself up with your bootstraps. It is to let you know that I want you to fight against what you're dealing with: anxiety, depression, you name it. I want you to know that it is possible, that there is a light, that there is a way out of what you're going through. You just gotta kind of be willing to do a little footwork. Unfortunately, there is some footwork. There is no easy snap of the finger of it. So I encourage you to check out my book, Chasing Fireflies. Um, Again, I'm doing okay this morning, just resting in my bed a little bit, as it's important to kind of take rest for yourself. Um, so again, check out my book, Chasing Fireflies. And also, I have my first book, Healing the Light Within Me, My Inner Child. That's about my own journey with mental illness. And my second book is fiction and metaphorically structured, but it actually has some real events that has happened in my life. And I tried to structure it in a way to show you through the journey and show you the way out. Actually, one of my chapters in the book is actually called The Way Out, ironically enough. So that's my inspiration for this morning. Definitely, I have an event coming up, 80 Rutland Street in Dover, New Hampshire, November 28th. I'm going to be selling some homemade candles, as well as my books. I'm going to be doing a book signing, so those that would like to, come, definitely check out my table, and I'll be happy to sign a book for you. I'll have some business cards there as well. I'm very excited about that. We have some events coming up on the radio station on November 28th as well, which I'll have to bring my laptop to the book signing event. We have a band, Grennan, who struggles with mental illness as well. Gonna have her come on the station and share her story and some of her songs that she's written. Also on Thursday, November 12th at 6:30, I'm hosting a mental health support group on Zoom. If you're interested in joining that, please reach out to me. I'll get you the link. I did post it on my Facebook page for you to join. You don't have to have the application on your phone. You can join right from your phone with the link, or you can join right from your computer. We have a couple people that joined last Thursday, and we just talk. We just talk and we share goals and inspiration and what's on our mind. So I definitely encourage you to come take part in that. It's just another tool that I hope to provide the world to help anyone that's just got a lot going on. So that's my way of giving back to the world, those who struggle with mental illness like I do. And lastly, I just want everyone to know that you're not alone, that we can all kind of grab each other by each other's hands, social distance wise, I guess, and just really, make a difference. And, it can be as simple as hello. Like last night, I had to make a trip to Market Basket to get my blueberry pie. And there was I don't know if he was homeless, but he was a guy, his transportation was his bicycle, and he was sitting outside, the Market Basket and, eating a bite to eat. And I just was like, I can't just walk by this man. And so I looked at him and I said, hi, how are you? And he just got a smile on his face. And then when I got to the produce aisle, they didn't have any blueberries out. So I kindly asked the guy, I said, do you have any blueberries? Are they still in season? And, he was kind enough to go back and get me some blueberries. And when he handed them to me, I made sure that I thanked him for his time, for going out there and getting me some blueberries, because if you don't know by now, I love blueberries and blueberry pie. So I think it's really important that I'm learning to really appreciate the people that come into your life and really appreciate the things that people do for you. Because we can get so caught up in our own, like, dilemmas in our mind that sometimes we don't appreciate others as much as we should. And sometimes it gets to a point where it's too late to really show the appreciation of others in our lives. And I just really want to encourage you to just reach out to others and let them know that they matter, that they're important, and that they're loved. And I just, really encourage you guys. And sorry, I'm getting a little emotional because it took me a really hard journey to learn that, and I don't want that to be a hard journey for others to learn. So I just really encourage others, and I really encourage that if you've got a story that you want to share, I really just encourage you to share it with the world, because you never know what others are going through on the inside, because sometimes mental illness, you can't see it on the outside. It's something that is on the inside. And I think it's just really, really important to share your story, because I really was hesitant of publishing a book. I never imagined myself to be an author, but I knew in my heart I always wanted to be somebody and get that chance before my time ran out on earth. So, sorry. So I'm just really inspired by myself, and never knew I'd get to this point. And I didn't believe I'd ever get to this point, honestly. So I just was like, well, maybe someone will pick my book up and can relate to my story. So if you've got a story to share, something you're battling with, or even something like a hobby of yours, cooking, dancing, making crafts, metalwork, engineering, photography, anything you've got skills in and you think that you can really share it with the world and help others learn and educate them, I strongly encourage you to do that. And the more that you do something that you're passionate about, the more you start to become feeling good about yourself and learning that the impossible is possible and that you can achieve whatever you put your mind to. So I just really, again, encourage you this morning to just kind of, again, look at your life goals, look at your life challenges, challenge against them, fight against them, empower yourself and empower others, inspire others, make an impact on this world before it's your time to go. Make a legacy. And you just never know who's watching, and like you just don't know who you could inspire with your life. You'll be surprised. And I've been reading this poem called Don't Quit, by Edgar A. Guest, on my radio station. And, it's like, we just, sometimes we want to, give up before the victory's actually been won. And, I can tell you that a lot of times I was praying to God. I don't want to, push my beliefs onto anybody, but I was really praying to God to take me home, to let me just come home and take my life. But, I can tell you today that I want to be alive. And that I'm happy to be alive. That I am so grateful that I didn't give up. Before I reached the victory. Because I can tell you I'm on a journey of the way out. I still struggle every day with mental illness. It's a daily battle that I struggle with. But I can tell you that I'm excited to wake up every day. I've got something to look forward to, and that is to help others. So I just I wanted to just end this live video with a poem in case you guys haven't listened in on the radio station. But this poem's called Don't Quit by Edgar A. Guest, and just listen to the words here. When things go wrong, as they sometimes will, when the road you're trudging seems all uphill, when the funds are low and the debts are high, and you want to smile but you have to sigh, when care is pressing you down a bit, rest if you must, but don't you quit. Life is queer with its twists and turns, as every one of us sometimes learns, and many a fellow turns about when he might have won had he just stuck it out. Don't give up, though the pace seems slow. You may succeed with another blow. Often the goal is nearer than it seems to a faint and faltering man. Often the struggler has given up when he might have captured the victor's cup. And he learned too late, when the night came down, how close he was to the golden crown. Success is failure turned inside out, the silver tint of the clouds of doubt. And when you never can tell how close you are, it may be near when it seems afar. So stick to the fight when your heart is hit. It's when things seem worse, you must not quit. So that poem is like something I'm holding dear to my heart right now. It's just it's just amazing. Can't explain it. I just can't explain it. So again, if you just want to, check out my book, Chasing Fireflies. I know I keep pushing it, but I really truly believe that it could change someone's life. And I'm really excited about it. Also, if you're feeling out to it, I know that with the COVID and, restrictions, if you're open to it and you want to come check me out at Restoration Church on November 28th, it's 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. I'm going to be selling my book as well as doing book signings, as well as selling my homemade candles that I have that are titled Inner Child and Chasing Fireflies. And I have infused them with essential oils, such as excuse me, I got lost track here. Something was playing on my laptop. But it's infused with lavender oil, as well as topped with chamomile. I specifically drink a lavender chamomile tea that helps kind of soothe my anxiety at night. And then my other candle, Inner Child, that's Inner Child, the lavender one, excuse me. The other candle I have going on, is Chasing Fireflies, and, that goes with my second book, and it's infused with frankincense, and topped with cornflower, petals, and, frankincense is another aromatherapy I burn in my house, that helps me with anxiety. So if my anxiety goes from like to 100, which it does, I pull out my frankincense, which I actually learned from a friend of mine, my friend Chris, that I actually met in the hospital last year. He actually taught me about frankincense, and so I kind of give him a little credit there, but so frankincense is a wonderful aromatherapy to kind of ground you in your anxiety, panic attacks like I have. And and the reason why I named it Chasing Fireflies is because when I want my people to smell it and kind of envision themselves in a field chasing fireflies, to kind of raise the light within inside of you, like a firefly, like the light on a firefly, to really just kind of raise that light within inside of you, and to give you hope. So that's what I'm working on, in my life right now. And if you have a creative nature, you love art, you love making things, I really encourage you today to start. You'll be surprised. And Hobby Lobby, oh my goodness, it's like a bad habit of mine. I swear they're probably gonna go out of stock in their department of candles, candle making stuff. But I just want to end this live video because I've been talking a lot. I just want to end this live video on a positive note that we can rise above. And if you're just taking the moment today and you're in a bad state of mind, I want to encourage you to feel those feelings and to not exactly, blame yourself or judge yourself like I did for a very long time, but to accept it, forgive yourself, notice that those feelings and thoughts are there, but not to let them hold you captive like they did me for a very long time. So I encourage you. I really do. And if there's anything that I can do to help someone out there, I want you to reach out to me. Because I know that, before I started reaching out and sharing my story, I felt alone. Beside the family that really helped me, I just, was like, oh my gosh, my name is OCD, my name is borderline personality disorder, my name is major depression, my name is PTSD, my name is agoraphobia, my name is panic attack, my name is anxiety. No, I'm realizing that those are part of me. Those aren't me. And I'm learning to become my own best friend, because for a while, I hated myself. I can find letters in my house today that says, I hate you. You are ugly. You are a bitch. But today, I can say, I am becoming my own best friend, despite the guilt, the mistakes, the fears that I battle every day. I'm learning to love myself. And that's something that took a very long time. And if my mom is watching today, she has kind of, you know, encouraged me to find the things that I love about life. And she's kind of shared things with me that she's learned to love herself. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cry. It's just a really emotional topic for me. She's taught me that she's become aware that she loves the sky. She loves rainbows, she loves the ocean, she loves the flowers. She loves the song by Elton John, Don't Let the Sun Come Down on Me. And I know for her, it took a very long time for her to love herself. Sorry. And I can remember sitting in Planet Fitness one day, and my mom was on an exercise machine, and I was having a really bad day. And I walked in there and I said, Mom, I don't know what to do. And she said, you'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. It's a journey, but you'll figure it out. And laying here in this bed this morning, I've figured it out. I really have. And I'm sorry, I'm not crying because I'm sad. I'm crying because I'm actually happy. Which I haven't been happy in a very long time. And today I can say that I'm happy. And I know my siblings are watching right now, and they've seen me struggle. My sister watched me walk home from the hospital that I was admitted at, and my brother saw the cops come because I was threatening suicide. And I know they're watching today because I can see them. Sorry. But I just want to let them know that I'm sorry that you've seen me like this, and sorry. That I inspire you guys, and that whatever you go through in life, your own struggles, I just hope that, that you don't take it the hard way like I did. And that, that if you, need help in your struggles, I hope to inspire you and to let you know that it truly is possible to achieve the impossible. And I only hope to encourage you to reach your goals and follow your dreams, and to not forget what your knees are for, because I personally, I have been on my hands and knees crying out and begging to God, what the hell am I here for? And I can tell you that He is starting to show me what my life is for. And I encourage you not to give up. And I thank my brother, Brayden, for being a shoulder to cry on. And I thank my sister Alexis for sending me the most heartfelt text message the day after I was released from the hospital. And I thank my family for never giving up on me and showing me tough love. Sorry, it's really hard. Ooh, and lastly, it looks wonderful outside, and I'm not sure I'll make it out there today because I've got a lot to do, but I encourage everyone also to just go outside and listen to the birds. Become one with nature, and just watch the leaves on the trees sway, because I tell you, plants and trees have feelings too. I know that may sound silly, but my grandmother had tulips that were dying, and they were wilting, and we put them by the sun, and they started rising up. like we all can do. Sometimes we all need a little sun and healthy nutrients. So, I want to say, God bless you all. Namaste. Whatever you believe in, we can all do this together. Thank you for watching.